Everybody's ready. Let's jump straight into it. I want to know one thing and one thing only, okay? I want to know one thing and one thing only, y'all. Has anybody seen the Chicago sky? As you can see on your screen, the Chicago sky was last seen on Barbie night, hiding. We don't know where they've been at. We were looking for them, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me mute this. The last time we've seen them was August 31st. August 31st on in 2024. The next time we run into the Chicago sky will be tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow. I don't know the exact time, but we play them tomorrow. And I cannot wait because this long-awaited matchup have been, like, I've heard so much this off season, especially before the Fever added into their roster. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's focus on the positive. We got some Venomites in the house. We got Manuel in here, Eric in here. Welcome to Fever Fridays, right, Eric?
Welcome to Fever Fridays.
Yes, indeed. How y'all doing? Jolly in here. Oh man, are the Venomites in the house? Yes, indeed. Mike in here. Christopher said, Venom, did you see Sophie's half-court shot? It was hilarious how Coach White sighed and complained Sophie missed the last 3 days of practice and then comes and makes the shot today. We're going to get into all of that. Listen, man, let's jump straight into it, all right? We got the Fever prediction, not the Fever prediction, WNBA predictions. Where do I think each team end up in the standings? Yes, I did my power rankings today, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that as well. We're gonna get into the Fever checklist as well for those who are not fully familiar with the Fever checklist. Let's make sure we're not missing anything else. Hold on, let me get this crop properly. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all full comment on here. We missing anything else? Hold on. We got one more thing. Scroll through X as well. A lot of Fever content. We got Coffee coming in with a 5 gifted memberships. Look at you go, Coffee. Eric says 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Sky versus Fever tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to get straight into that. Roll Tide. I bet. Alabama Tim in here. Athena in here. Hey, happy Friday, Venom in chat. Opening weekend, baby. Let's go. We right here, man. This is like, y'all remember when the counter was up there with about 200 and something days? Like, that was actually insane. But listen, let's move on, all right? We got I got this Fever checklist stuff. I don't know if y'all remember this, or for the people who's probably first time watching, we have something called a checklist, and this is it right here, okay? So, in tomorrow's matchup, before we get into X, before we get into all the content, before we even get to my predictions, let's get into this, okay? I want to talk about this for a second. So, y'all can see the Indiana Fever have to attempt 75 field goal attempts tomorrow. And we might do this in a pregame live tomorrow, because, yes, I'm going live with Rosie once again. Yep, do a live watch party. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. Manuel with the 5. I appreciate you so much, Manuel. Thanks for showing love. But like I said, 75 field goal attempts. That's the minimum, okay? Next thing, 25 assists. This is going to be the recipe to success. Just stay with me, okay? 25 assists. We need at least a 25 minimum. Now, I see comments saying, Venom, that should be easy. Listen, if it's going to be easy, that's all we need. That's a minimum. I'm not saying get 25 and stop. I'm saying 25 is the minimum, and that's a recipe for success. Now, under 13 turnovers, we got to limit our turnovers. We got to take care of the basketball. We have to stop forcing basketball, stop calling for the ball when we don't have our defender sealed off. Be on the lookout for it. When you running on a break, keep your eyes on the ball, because Caitlin will launch that pass. Yeah, like any situation possible, try to limit turnovers, and we should have a recipe for success. We are favorited. The spread is about 7, so we're favorited to win by 7 points. But that, listen, all that Vegas and sportsbook stuff, that doesn't matter once you get in between them lines. It's about who has the better game plan. 15 fast break points minimum, though. Okay. We have to score minimum 15 fast break points. Without that, like, we got to get out in transition. That's our that's one of our biggest strengths that other teams do not have. We can get out in transition with our 5. I'm talking about from Aaliyah to Kaylin, 1 through 5. Even leeching into our bench, we all can run. We don't have no drag. Nobody's dragging a foot. We don't got no ankle sliders. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dante's last year, Aaliyah a little bit last year. Like, everybody coming in conditioned this year. Everybody's coming in ready. So be on the lookout for that. Look at y'all going crazy here. We're going to get to y'all super chats in a second. But, you know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Why is playing basketball with friends still there? I gotta update that one, because it's supposed to be a why. But listen, I'm gonna fix that one, that typo. Playing basketball with friends. But listen, if I missed it 2 times, I guess it ain't coincidence, right? 2 times. So listen, just have fun out there. Play basketball with your friends, but actually, you know what I'm saying, have fun out there. Take it serious, but still have fun in the moment. Don't be stressing when teams go on a run. Just have an answer for it. Don't get rattled. Look at the firepower you have. like we got too much on our side right now, you know. Logo bomb, that's optional. A C20 maybe, you know, a C22 logo bomb. I'm not complaining if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Then we got an ankle breaker optional as well. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's get into this FIFA checklist. How y'all doing in the meantime? While I pull this up, I want y'all to let me know how y'all been doing in this past week. You know what I'm saying? And we doing a watch along tomorrow live. If y'all didn't hear that already, let me get this pulled up on the screen for y'all. Hold on. Where is it? All right, here we go right here. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but I have the Indiana Fever #1 seed. And now a lot of people gonna say, Venom, you're being biased. Venom, you're crazy. Venom, you're not paying respect to the defending champs. Venom, the Fever didn't do nothing last year, first round exit. Venom, the Lynx went to the finals. What are you doing? Venom this, Venom that. But listen, man, Venom was predicting the NBA playoffs, and you see what's happening. Like, bro, let me tell y'all something, okay? No. On a serious note, I swear to God, I'm not being biased when I come to the Indiana Fever, when it comes to the Indiana Fever being a 1 seed. Is it likely? Yes. Can I be wrong? Yes. But however, the Indiana Fever has the firepower. They have everything it takes to be the best team in the league. Like, I'm not saying this just being an Indiana Fever fan. No, I'm so serious. This is the best team on paper to me. 1 through whatever, we have the deepest roster and we have the best player of all time on our team. Like, that alone should, like, boost your chances. Any team with Caitlin Clark, which we're going to get into, you're going to, like, come on, you got your chances to win a championship. Like, you're going to be the best player. We got an MVP caliber player in her rookie season. We got the hungriest player in the world. You know what I'm saying? Tulip says, you are overrating Fever, Phoenix, and Liberty. Wait, we're going to get to that comment right now, Tulip. Let's get through #2, though. I got the Fever with a 33-win season. They won 20 games last year. And I'm not talking just to talk. I got facts. I brung facts, too, okay? So, listen. 9 games. We went 20-20 last year. 9 of those losses was within 10 points. 9 of our games that we lost last year were within 10 points. And I'm talking about the year. Last year where we had the worst defensive team, when we couldn't play no defense, and our offense was stagnant as well. We lost 9 games that were still within 10 points and ended in losses in 2024 season, including 2 losses to the Mystics. Yes, I said it. The Washington Mystics we lost to. Like, come on. 2 of those losses were to the Mystics, okay? Now, listen, Venom, please don't crash out if the Fever lose. I'm not going to crash out. I already tell people, expect the Fever to not have it all together on day 1. But listen, right? 9 games that was within 10 points. 2 were to the Mystics. One of those losses within 10 points were to the Aces, which is a contender as well. One of those losses within 10 points were to the Lynx, which are contenders as well. One of those losses were to the Wings, who weren't that good at all last year, but they are looking to improve this year, adding Paige Beckers and, you know what I'm saying, Enrique being healthy. And they got, I forgot who else they got over there. But listen, one of those were to the Chicago Sky as well. One of those were to the Sparks. One of those were to the Storm. One of those were to the Sun. Like, I'm telling y'all, we lost to almost every team, and we kept it within 10 points. And a lot of teams we should have beat, like the Mystics twice. How we lose 2 times to the Mystic and only once to the Aces? Like, and then add all those 9 losses. Those are guaranteed wins in this season. So let's just say 9, just add 9 to our last year. That's 29 wins minimum, right? Now, then you add the criteria of Kathy adding 4 more games to the WNBA. 4 more games being added on top of them 9 that we would have won if we had this roster last year. I'm looking at a 33-win season minimum. I really think I'm being generous with that. Because the Fever could really low-key win 35 to 40 games, but I'm not going to put nothing on them until I see the product on the court. I've seen it in the preseason, and that's convincing enough. But, you know what I'm saying, I want to see it in a full game, 40 minutes, you know. But anyways, that alone is 9 winnable games with our added defense. So we're a minimum block for 29 games. Adding 9 to our last year record. You add in the other teams that we lost to that got weaker as well. I can see the Fever winning 28 to 35 games this season because there will be some upsets that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the season, like Eric just said, Venom, don't crash out if we lose. It's going to happen. Teams are going to upset us sometimes. Hopefully not, though. But just being realistic, it happens in all sports. Where we let a team hang around too long, think we too good, and they come bite us in the end. But with that being said, I got the Fever going a minimum 33-11 for a great shot at the 1 seed. Now let's move on to the New York Liberty, the defending champs, who we gotta respect. You know what I'm saying? Only right, I got them at the 2 seed, and they kind of tied. They're literally tied with the New York Liberty. With the Fever, but I got the Fever having a tiebreaker over them. Anyways, Kaylin's going to play with a chip on her shoulder because New York Liberty gave the Fever the belt last year. And Caitlin Clark is coming for some reparations, okay? I got them at the 2 seed, though, behind the Fever, only because of how much the Fever improved. We saw a glimpse of what the Fever could do when Kaylin's rolling. She had a triple-double against Sabrina last year, breaking her record on against her, which is insane. Although the Liberty got better, half of them for the season, you know what I'm saying? Half of them for the season. I see more threats in Indy than New York. I'm going to be honest. Like, when you're comparing 1 through 5, when you're comparing talent, but the addition of Natasha Cloud coming in to fill that void that Sloot left, and some, I'm going to be honest, with her high assist turnover ratio and Marine Johannes, who I loved her highlights. And a quick side note, Rosie put me on to Marine, but for the record, I got the Liberty in that same range of 30 to 35 wins. So whoever takes care of the teams that they should, like, be putting away, they're going to have that edge when the season is ending for the 1 seed with Stephanie White winning Coach of the Year. Yeah, I said it. Stephanie White is definitely winning Coach of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, the links. We got to move on to the links, okay? I got the links at the 3rd seed, which a lot of people might not see. But I got the links at the number 3, okay? They were a 2 seed last year with 30 wins in a 40-game season. 30 wins in a 40-game season. That's crazy. I got to have them immediately coming 3rd, though. I'm going to be honest, especially coming off a finals run and only 1 win away from being champions. But do I think they're better than the Liberty and the Fever? No. Those two are the teams to beat this year. You know what I'm saying? The Liberty being the defending champs and the Fever with an MVP runner-up in Caitlin Clark and partner in crime being Kelsey Mitchell with the added defensive depth that these blue-collar girls have. And the Lynx are 3rd in my standings with 31 wins. You know what I'm saying? Now, we going to the Las Vegas Aces. Oh, man. This one is going to be it's going to be confusing a little bit, okay? I'm going to just say this. With A'ja Wilson, you're always going to have a chance. A'ja Wilson is one of the best players in the WNBA. Top 3 player right now, guaranteed, easily. You know what I'm saying? Which is a fact. Nobody could deny that. Even if you're an A'ja hater, you cannot deny that. That girl is a hooper. With that being said, losing Kelsey Plum is going to sting more than people think. I'm going to say it. Losing Kelsey Plum is literally going to hurt so bad. Y'all gonna see this season. Remember, I'm calling this out, and I might break film on it just to show y'all the difference from last year to this year. Jewell Loyd is not spacing the floor like Kelsey Plum. I'm sorry. Respect to Jewell Loyd, the black mama. She's a bucket, but she's no Kelsey Plum. She's not spacing the floor like Kelsey Plum. Jewell Loyd is not a threat from beyond the 3-point line. And if y'all want, we could really go look at her 3-point percentage. I could pull it up for y'all. Jewell Loyd 3-point percentage was never that good. Especially compared to Kelsey Plum. And Kelsey Plum is aggressive as a shooter. Jewell Loyd, she's more on ball. A'ja Wilson is more on ball. So it's 2 on ball players that rarely ever works. You see it with LeBron and Luka. First round exit. 2 on ball players don't really work. You need at least 1 off ball superstar. And you got that in Kelsey Mitchell, who's a great catch and shoot player. If Kelsey Mitchell was more on ball, it wouldn't really work. Does that mean Kelsey can't play on ball? No. But I'm just saying Kelsey Mitchell can play to her strength playing off of Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? I got Jewell Loyd stats right here. 2024, her 3-point percentage was 27. 27%. You like? Do you think that's literally? I think that's worse than Alyssa Smith. Just for to put it in perspective, you're putting a 27% 3-point shooter alongside of A'ja Wilson, and you're telling me that you think that the Aces are still going to look like a contender, and they didn't even look that well last year. They ain't even looked that well last year. So what do you think is gonna happen this year? You know what I'm saying? You got Kelsey Plum, who shot 36% from the 3-point line last year, who shot 38 the year before that, 42 from 3 the year before that, 30, like she's a career 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? High 3-point shooter. You got to step up on Kelsey Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kelsey Plum. So, yeah, a lot of people going. With that being said, though, I'm ranting right now, but I just got to say it before people be like, Venom, why you disrespecting the Aces? Because when I don't explain it, it's hard to reply to every comment because it'd be a lot of comments. So I'm going to just get, you know what I'm saying, address it word right now. A'ja Wilson, I say that to say that they are going to collapse on A'ja Wilson like never before. The way you saw Caitlin Clark or Aaliyah Boston in that paint, the way the bodies were dropping. I remember when Caitlin attacks, defensive collapse. Defense was collapsing last year because we didn't have no threats at the 3-point line. This year we do. You know what I'm saying? A'ja Wilson is going to literally see that because A'ja Wilson is not a spacer. She's not a 3-point threat as much as you know what I'm saying, you would prefer her to be like a like a Natasha Howard, like a spot up like a Sophie, a Lexi, somebody who can space the floor. So A'ja Wilson likes to operate in that mid-range to paint area, and that's going to be easy to cheat off of your defender when it's a Jewell Loyd that you're sagging off. You're going to sag off for Jewell Loyd more than you're going to sag off for Kelsey Plum. That's 100% facts. With that being said, I got the Aces at number 4, and that's me being generous because I really want to see how they turn out this year. I could easily put them 5 behind the Mercury. But listen, with that being said, number 5, I got the Phoenix Mercury. A lot of people don't like. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a Mercury fan at all, but this is the case. Okay, I'm not even a Alyssa Thomas fan, but there's no way that you gonna tell me Alyssa Thomas is gonna be past a 5 seed, like under a 5 seed. There's no way. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, okay? I want to say I can see Phoenix at 5th, but Satu only has 1 year with at least 15 regular season games played. That's the real question mark for me. Satu Sabali, she only had 1 year played with at least 15 games played. And that's crazy. With her being that injury prone is the biggest negative tag on her name. Her availability makes or breaks the Mercury season this year. Because if you think Kahleah Copper could do it on her own without Brittany Griner or Diana Taurasi's help like last year, she got another thing coming. This all works on Satu Sabali. Mercury missing the playoffs too. Like, they might. I'm telling you right now, Satu is not playing. The Mercury are missing the playoffs, all right? Mercury going to have to play their big three almost all game. Who was on their bench? That's another question mark. I didn't really look at their bench, but that big three is definitely heavy. Y'all see what? This is my point. Y'all see what Alyssa Thomas did with DeWanna Bonner, with Dejanay Carrington. Now, I'm not saying DeWanna Bonner is trash. I'm not saying Carrington is trash. I'm just saying Satu is an upgraded Bonner. Kahleah Copper is an upgraded Carrington. If she did that, and I know y'all gonna say Marina Mabrey was that X factor, but listen, the main recipe was Alyssa Thomas, Bonner, and Dejanay and Marina Mabrey. You know what I'm saying? Those are the real factors. So Alyssa Thomas was leading that, though. Without Alyssa Thomas, none of that happens. I was just telling Rosie this too not too long ago. I was saying Alyssa Thomas fills the void that Brittany Griner left with rebounding. Alyssa Thomas fills the void that Diana Taurasi left with playmaking. I'm telling y'all, Alyssa Thomas, she can do, or she's an all-around player for real. Her only knock on me, for real, is her shooting. Her shooting is trash. But yeah, I got the Phoenix Mercury at number 5. It could be a question mark though. That all depends on Satu Sabali's availability. Now let's move on to Atlanta Dream. I got a question mark for Atlanta Dream. They got Ryan Howard, Brittany Griner over there. I do see the Atlanta Dream being number 6. I got the Seattle Storm. At number 7, you know, they got Skylar Diggins over there. They got Nneka Ogwumike, I think they got over there. They got I'm missing another player. Oh my God, how do I forget? Y'all know who that other player though. I'm missing that. They got Chicago Sky at number 8. I'm not gonna lie, I got the Sky at number 8. I think that's a playoff spot if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I got the Chicago Sky at number 8. Ariel Atkins, Camila Cardoso. You got Angel Reese with, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, and Angel Reese's passing has improved. I watched a couple preseason games. I like the way she was passing the ball. Her layups still look disgusting though. I'm not gonna lie. She doesn't. The thing about Angel Reese, and people think I'm hating on Angel Reese when I literally just give unbiased takes. Like, Angel Reese literally does not get off the floor to lay it up. That's literally her only that. Her mechanic is messed up when it comes to laying the ball up. She lets it go. She lets the ball go before she jumps. You're supposed to jump with the ball and lay it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my only knock on Angel Reese. She got to improve that. You know what I'm saying? She has to improve that. We're going to see tomorrow, though. We're 100% going to see tomorrow. So we're going to see. Number 9, we got the LA Sparks. I don't really see the LA Sparks even making that much noise. I could even see the Mystics with Kiki passing the LA Sparks. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But I got them at number 9, though, because they got a lot of names over there. Cam Brink, Rakia Jackson, Kelsey Plum, bringing veteran leadership over there. You know, they got something cooking over there. I'm not going to lie. Lexi Brown. Then you got the Mystics at 10. You got the Wings at 11 with Alyssa Smith, Carrington, Paige Beckers. I don't think Paige is going to be that needle for them. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Paige Beckers is a lethal mid-range shooter, but they don't have no pieces. She's going to learn the hard way. If Caitlin Clark struggled with Alyssa Smith in spacing, she got another stuff coming over there in Dallas with no dominant center like Aaliyah, no spacers like Lexi, no defensive blue-collar girls for real. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see it, though. Hamby, yeah, I forgot about Hamby on the Sparks too. The Connecticut Sun, we know they're tanking. The Valkyries expansion team, we're not expecting too much for them. I'm just expecting to have fun watching the fans go crazy and support Kate Martin and Temmie over there, you know what I'm saying, and the rest of the girls. But yeah, that's my standings. Mark it up right now. The Fever are going to be the 1 seed. And listen, like I say, I did my NBA playoff prediction right, and I was 100% right in the East. The only reason I was wrong in the West was because of injuries. You know what I'm saying? These are clear. I cannot predict injuries. But everything else I'm correct in. You know what I'm saying? I was only wrong about the Wolves and Lakers, but I went 100% in the East. I had the Knicks in the Western Conference Finals. I had the Pacers in the Western Conference Finals, and they both look like they're about to go there right now, up 3, 1 more win away from that. So listen, man. Now, let's officially get into X, all right? Now, let's get into X. Wow. Let's go through some super chats before we get into X though. We already shouted out Coffee Cat with the 5 gifted. Manuel with the 5. Shout out to Manuel. Let's make sure we not missing nobody. Just going over everything. Douglas with the 10. I appreciate you so much, Douglas. Ellen with the 4 saying, so glad we are back. I can't wait. Yes, we are indeed. We're less than 24 hours away from Caitlin Clark owning Angel Reese once again. Yeah, I remember last year, August 31st, she ruined Angel Reese's Barbie night. They had Caitlin Clark signing Angel Reese's Barbie. That was crazy. Like, that was actually insane. Then you got Lisa with the 10 saying, let's go, FIFA. Shout out to Lisa. Love Lisa so much. Always been supportive. You got Peggy in here with the 10. Shout out to Peggy, another consistent supporter. Like, I got a lot of consistent supporters. You know what I'm saying? Athena's one of them as well, saying the predictions have been so boring. Lynx, Liberty. No one chose the Pacers to beat the Cavs. Just saying. Exactly, Athena. Nobody did that. But guess what? Athena? Matter of fact, let's pull it up. Nobody did that, right? Let's pull it up, though. Let's pull it up. Hold on. Now, before we even get into anything, let's pull this up real quick. I just have to bring this up for the one time, because nobody be bringing this up. Like, I'm telling y'all, I don't like to toot my own horn, but sometimes I got to, okay? Sometimes I got to. You can see right here, I had the Cavs beating the Hawks. They beat the Hawks. I had the Cavs going against Indy. I had Indy beating the Cavs in 6, and they did it in 5. Nobody picked the Indiana Pacers. I'm not a Pacers fan, but I still picked the Pacers because I feel like I got ball knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really be knowing. I had the Pacers. These is underdogs. That's why it feels good to brag about it, because it feels good when you brag for the underdogs and you end up being right. You know what I'm saying? So I had the Indiana Pacers beating the Cavs. I had the New York Knicks beating the defending champs, the Boston Celtics. This was my craziest prediction. This one right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New York City, all my New York fans if you watching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had New York beating the Celtics, and they're up 3-2 right now. Hopefully they complete it, though. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, before we continue with the X scroll, yeah, let's read it one more time. The prediction have been so boring. Lynx, Liberty. No one chose the Pacers to beat the Cavs. Just saying, yeah, I picked them at that. I ain't gonna lie. Dwarf Clone with the 50. The man with the plan. Y'all know I'm gonna bring it up every time. You know what I'm saying? Dwarf Clone. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, shout out to Dwarf Clone. I love you so much, Dwarf Clone. You got women of a certain age. Wait, Dwarf Clone says, sorry, I'm late. FIFA starts tomorrow. Yes, indeed. I hope all y'all ready. Me and Rosie's going live with a live watch along. Well, women of a certain age saying, let's go. Venom, I got tickets for Lynx Fever in August. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a goodie. That one is going to be a goodie. Is it a home or away game? Let us know right now if that's a home or away game. I appreciate y'all so much for the super chat. We're gonna get to more at the end. But anyways, let's get it. Let's get with the X scroll. All right. So listen, Ken Swift saying, pushing a quick one out here, and I'm back off the grid. David Sampson talks about Caitlin's financial impact on the league, but also why they so desperately need to find the next Caitlin Clark, which I don't think ever is gonna happen. But let's see.
Well, 1.3 million people watched it on ESPN. 1.3 million people. Let me put that in perspective. Just between us.
Yep.
No NBA preseason game has had that audience in the last 7 years. Only 2 preseason games in the NBA have had that audience in the last 15 years. More people watch this preseason game than game 1 of last year's WNBA finals.
Yo, like, bro, like, come on, I at a point, that's what I'm saying, I feel like I gotta be the one to make y'all realize sometimes, we be normalizing the crazy. This man just said a preseason game did more views than a WNBA finals game. No, we gotta run that part back.
WNBA final.
Hold on.
Then game 1, this preseason, more people watch this preseason game than game 1 of last year's WNBA finals.
Like, huh?
No MLB spring training game has ever come close. The most is when 912,000 people watched the Yankees-Phillies, and that was 20 years ago. 1.3 million people watched Caitlin Clark.
Live.
It is impossible to have any other conclusion than you are dealing with a unicorn.
Literally.
And what the WNBA has tried to do is show that she's not that. They've tried to show that she has been the bridge over which the rest of the league will walk into greener pastures, into better TV deals, into a CBA that changes the life of all of the players in the league. Based on all the excitement and all of the revenue that is being generated by Caitlin Clark. And then you realize that without Caitlin Clark, numbers are good. Numbers are improving.
Yep.
But not like this.
Not like that. Like, it's only one of one. You cannot replicate the C22 effect because she's put in work. She's built a fan base the organic way. This is not a machine. She is the machine. She's not moving a needle. She is the needle. No matter what you try to say, this girl, wherever she go, you know, fans go. Like, they'll follow her to any sport. She sold out a golfing event and made it look like Michael Jackson was walking through. I'm telling y'all right now, this is the Michael Jackson of the sports industry. Caitlin Clark is the Michael Jackson of the sports industry, whether y'all believe it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Are you here? Do you
Let's look at this. May 17th, don't run. Let's look
like
at this.
Chicago Sky? It looks like you do.
Hold on. What's she saying?
Are you here? Do you like Chicago Sky? It looks like you do.
I have never heard of this group. I have never heard of this.
You've never heard of Sky basketball, the women's team?
No.
Are you here? Do you like?
Are they holding these kids hostage in Chicago? Like, can somebody let me know? What's going on? Somebody please let me know. Are they holding these kids hostage? Because there's no way he was like, I don't even know what this is. Like, I'm here for extra credit. They told me if I don't come, I'm going to get suspended. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, oh yes, I have to talk about this. Oh my goodness, the shot that broke the internet the past couple of days. Caitlin Clark adding a corner fadeaway 3 to her game. Look at this right here. Oh my. What? Like, huh? Hold on. Like, look at, like, no. Look at the angle though. Like, she's coming off it. Like, she's fading completely to the right. Like, she's not a little off balance. She is completely off balance. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not normal. And then she's, look at her little strut walk. Like, oh my goodness. Caitlin Clark is one of a kind. That corner, if she add that to her bag, that's actually going to be crazy. There's no guarding her after that. And that was going to her right. I know she prefer going to her left. That Caitlin Clark to Michaela Timpson connection. Shout out to Michaela Timpson for filling that final roster spot. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Woo! I wanted to break this. Like, I love breaking every little thing down. Michaela Timpson coming to the nail to set a screen on the left side so Caitlin could go over and Charlie take a 3. But she fakes it. The defender anticipated the screen too early. Michaela just immediately sets a goal screen and cut. You see why this girl got picked up, because her high IQ as a rookie is insane. No rookie is supposed to be this smart. But Michaela Timpson is. She immediately uses Caitlin gravity. She's already picking up on how to use Caitlin's gravity against defense. I don't know if she's been watching Caitlin Clark and while she was in college, but the only way you can do this is either you're super smart in basketball or you've been watching Caitlin Clark a long time. You're a real fan of Caitlin Clark. So you know, once I set any screen on her, both defenders are looking at more at Caitlin than they're looking at me. So I'm going to use that advantage and go back door and get an open layup. Literally. One more time. She sets the goal screen and just immediately dives in right there. Boom. And she finishes with her left hand and claps it. I don't know, but Michaela Timpson grows on me every day. Like, she gets up there. A lot of girls don't really get up there. She actually gets airtime on her layups. Like, look at this right here. Why is it not playing? Look at it. And she clapped with her left hand. Like, I ain't never going to get tired of Michaela Timpson. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, whoa, hold on. Freno with the... Freno! Who are you? Aloha. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Freno, man. Like, y'all, man, listen, saying you got the fever. V, you working on the fever game ticket? Yeah, of course. Freno, of course. Like, do you not see what you just did? Of course I'm working on it. Like, huh? You got Ellen Corsella with the membership. Shout out to Ella. Welcome to the Venom membership. Welcome to the Venom membership. Do we call it Venomite, Venom membership? You know what I'm saying? Whatever we want to call it. In the meantime, though, while we doing this, since we handing out memberships and all, I can't be the only one holding out. You know what I'm saying? You two say Venom. Hand out a couple memberships. So I say, you know what? Why not? Let's hand out some memberships live real quick, all right? Now, let's see who's going to be lucky. Everybody say me right now. Let's see who got 5 memberships in 3, 2, 1. There y'all go. Shout out to, who is that? Choice Environments with the membership. Shout out to Jim Webb with the membership. Shout out to Victor Carter, Yankee Tango. Yankee, you got lucky. I think this is your second time being gifted a membership. Then you got Don't Turn Around with the membership. Shout out to all of y'all. Oh, man. All right, let's get straight into it, though. Let's keep moving on. All right? Now, listen, all right? We got, what is this right here? Ball movement leads to an Aaliyah Boston bucket. Let's see this real quick. Hold on. Aaliyah, oh yeah, this is the one that broke the internet a little bit as well. You know what I'm saying? A little bit as well. A lot of people had a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why we be over exaggerating so much on X. Like, honestly, we really have to slow our rolls on X. Like, sometimes this is why I be saying it's better for, like, to just not release footage, because, like, the takes I be seeing sometimes be actually insane. Like, look at this right here. There are people complaining that Aaliyah Boston posted up and saying that's not gonna work on Jonquel Jones. They saying this won't work, and that's the problem today. The point of all of this is literally to get Aaliyah Boston the mismatch or Caitlin Clark the mismatch. Aaliyah Boston has the center on her. If you guys are paying attention, this is the center, right? Aaliyah Boston is setting a little screen on Caitlin right here. Now, Caitlin forces this defender to pick up, right? Now, Caitlin retreats back out after hitting the DeWanna Bonner. She locates to the left wing. Now, this center, all this center knows is that he's on Caitlin Clark. Aaliyah Boston is posting up Keith Porter, which is known to be the point guard, right? So, Aaliyah Boston gets the post up. Caitlin swings to Aaliyah Boston. And now, guess what? The center is spaced out on Dantas. Aaliyah spins on the point guard and left hand lays it up. Simple basketball. That's what you want. Creating a mismatch, creating an advantage. That's what you want. You don't want to be complaining about Aaliyah Boston banging against Jonquel Jones. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. But creating an advantage using Caitlin Clark gravity, yes, of course. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on to work ethic. Saying this was Stephanie White on Caitlin Clark saying she's far beyond her years in terms of her understanding of how to work. Oftentimes you see rookies, even the great ones, where it usually takes 3 years for them to figure it out. She's got it figured out. Shout out to C20. Listen, okay? This is kind of what I was referring to with Michaela Timpson. Some rookies just get it, and some don't. Some rookies, usually it takes 3 to 4 years to develop. Even in the NBA, you get drafted at 18, and you're usually not ready until you're 21, 22, and women's basketball kind of waste their years because they stay in college till 22 unless you're coming from overseas. But anyways, it takes time to get reps under your belt. A couple years in the league is when you get they usually say 3 is the threshold, right? Now, with Caitlin Clark, she had it in year 1. We saw it. Breaking all them records, doing that, being a facilitator. Yes, she's going to have her turnovers, but that was Caitlin Clark's worst year. Obviously, I'm cool with saying Caitlin Clark's worst year was her rookie year. Duh. Who wouldn't be there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's expecting a rookie. They expected her to come in and dissipate. They expected her to come in and fall flat on her face. So the fact that Caitlin Clark is literally going against everything that they put against her, no weapon formed against her will prosper because she's putting in the time, the work, and the you know what I'm saying, the whatever, anything you want to say, the time, the work, the hours, and you know that ties into time. But just anything you could think of that goes into working hard, you can tie Caitlin Clark into that instantly. You know what I'm saying? So Stephanie White says she's far beyond her years, and that's we seeing it happen every time she stepped on the court. Caitlin Clark got interviewed, and she's talking about how much she loves to work and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But what do we got right here? Lexi put that hand out there, but Caitlin went for the hug. Look at her. Oh, my goodness, man. Why did it look like a little laggy? You know what I'm saying? They asked Big Ten men's basketball coaches what play would they draw up for Caitlin. Let's watch this real quick. Hold on. Let's watch this real quick.
What play am I drawing up? Not much, just let her cross half court. That's all you got to do.
I'm just drawing up a play to get her at the top of the floor, flatten everybody else out, give her an ISO, and let her go do her thing.
Well, I think she wants some screens. You know, they're going to be throwing the kitchen sink at her defensively.
Yep,
so
they
we'll
are.
get her running off 2 or 3 screens and try to get her going to the left so she can shoot that trademark 3-point step back shot.
Well, obviously, with somebody like that that can pass, you don't want to take the ball out of their hands unless they're going to make a decision to set somebody up. So whatever I'd run, it would be to have the ball in her hands, not necessarily to always shoot, but just to be that right of first refusal. So if she's giving it up, then she's giving it up for somebody who's going to get a better shot than she can take.
Now, if anything happens to Stephanie White and she doesn't end up being a coach in the future, I would love for this guy to be a candidate for an interview because out of all the answers I heard, I loved his answer. The only way I want the ball in her hands, whether she's shooting it or passing it. Because if she's taking a shot, that means she's open. If she's passing it, that means she drew two to the ball and made the opportunity for someone else to score. So either way, I want Caitlin Clark with the ball. You don't got to draw up a play for her, but you need to let her run her ball. Christy Sides was doing the opposite, taking the ball out her hands and icing her out of rotations. Aaliyah Boston took a game-winning 3-point shot. I'm never gonna forgive the Christy Sides for what she's done for 2024. I hope Christy Sides is doing amazing now though. But like nah, dude, that was crazy. Like that's actually depressing. Like the fact that I'm a fan at home and can see things like this, the same thing y'all seeing, like it really is crazy that you got Aaliyah Boston taking a game-winning shot over a girl who has a shot literally named The Shot. Caitlin Clark is literally famous for a shot called The Shot. Like, oh my goodness, I don't know, man. Like, people don't understand why so much trauma come up when we talk about Caitlin Clark and the Fever, because I don't, like, if you a new fan from this year, pardon us, like, y'all gotta understand, and you could go back and watch my videos. It was not easy, y'all. Like, the joy we have right now, it was nothing like it last year. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Even post-Olympic break, Christy Sides saw what was working, and we went on a win streak post-Olympic break, and she literally referred right back to all her demonic, diabolical ways of coaching right back in September. Like, we fell flat in September, messed up all of our momentum going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just embarrassing. Like, that was crazy. Tony says, I would never forget that moment. Some people tried to defend Sides' decision. Like, that's actually insane. To defend Christy Sides after she did something. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's no defending that. It's literally no defending that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, you cannot defend something like that. And I'm an optimist. You know what I'm saying? I see everything. I'll try to be hopeful for everything. Nah, I can't excuse that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got Luce the Truth. Lucy. We see you, girl. Look at Lucy, number 33. Made it to the roster. She avoided the cut. Shout out to Lucy Olsen for making it. Iowa, this is for you. Lucy Olsen has made the Mystics roster. Shout out to Lucy Olsen. A pure bucket. Lucy Olsen is the truth. A lot of people going to come to find out about her Mystics. Y'all got a good one on your hands. What do we got right here? Is Caitlin Clark an MVP candidate?
In the sports betting world, Caitlin Clark is a front runner for MVP, which I was surprised about.
I mean, my thing is, last season she was number 7 in total points.
Okay.
She averaged about 19. Asia Wilson averaged 26.
Right.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, I don't know
you know
what
what
clientele's like setting these odds, but I don't think she could be in the running. I mean, maybe most improved, which is crazy to say, but I mean, I think Caitlin Clark has another level that she hasn't reached yet, and her having the ability to rest during this off season and build muscle that, like, people might twist my words and be like, most improved, what are you talking about? But I just think she has an untapped level that she could really take that step up to be like Asia Wilson or Stewie, like one of those big names. So,
and I do think having that muscle is really important in the WNBA because these women are stronger, faster, everything. And I saw the pictures of her. I was like, yeah, dude. She's been putting in that work in the offseason.
People said it was AI.
Yeah, Caitlin, she said people said it was AI. Caitlin Clark said it was AI. You cannot listen to certain people, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, people just get, I'm not, you know what? Yeah. Y'all right. We just gonna move on. No space for hate, nothing but positivity heading into this exciting season. Shout out to the Indiana Fever. Shout out to WNBA. No space for hate on or off the court. Today we launched No Space for Hate, a league-wide platform focused on promoting respect across the WNBA. And from enhanced social media and arena security to increased mental health support, we're taking action to create a safer, more unified space for all, because in the W, respect is non-negotiable. And I love this idea. But, something is telling me this was made for the Fever. Is this main character syndrome, or is it just me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the message and all, but something just tells me, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if y'all could read in between the lines sometimes with things like this. Like, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, everybody last year was saying the Fever fans, and the Fever fans never really talk about other fan bases. Like, we really be doing our own thing. Of course, it's gonna be bad apples in every group, and there's imposters in the Fever fan base. So, like, people who are fans of other places make accounts acting like they Fever fans and then post about dirty stuff. Like, I done exposed a couple of them on X. People come under my replies, and then I'll just go through their page and find out that they really Asia Wilson fans, or they Aces fans, or they Chicago Sky fans. Like, I really be exposing these people on X sometimes when I got the the time for it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, they should be. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But all I know is the Fever fans are not nasty. I swear to God, you can look at my chat right now. Most of the people, if not everybody in here, are Fever fans. Does this look like a nasty chat to you? You can go on X right now, go under the Indiana Fever comments. Do that look like a nasty comment to you? You can go under a lot of comments and you won't see a lot of nasty people, but you won't, like, people like highlighting and people be making fake stuff up. Like, I just found out yesterday. I don't know why I found out so late, but I just found out yesterday that A'ja Wilson says she's feared. Well, somebody told me this, but somebody said she fears of things popping off when she plays in Indy. Like, A'ja, what do you think this is? Like, do you think we in Vietnam and you come in to fight war? So, like, you're coming into a basketball arena where you're being escorted by security into the arena, on the way to the arena, while you're in the arena, while you're leaving the arena, like what are you talking about, A'ja? You know what I'm saying? This is the victim mentality I'm talking about, especially as a black man. It pisses me off because we can really use this as a different, like, for other examples where we're really facing, you know what I'm saying, crises in real life. Not over no basketball game. What do you like? The victim mentality for a lot of these black people gotta stop. Like, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You gotta know when to play your cards and when to not play. Like, what are you talking about? I'm scared of things popping off. Like, Kelsey Mitchell ain't black. Like, Natasha Howard ain't black. Like, Nalissa Smith ain't black. Like, Temi Fag-Benley ain't black, and she don't play for us. We still support her. Erica Wheeler. I'm not even a big supporter of Wheeler. I still support Erica Wheeler. Like, you, like, I don't know when did it become a race war or anything, and I know we staying away from the drama and all of that, but like, it gets to a point with A'ja Wilson, like, I'm losing respect for her by the day, because as somebody who's one of the faces of the league, I expect more from you. I expect you to act like a grown adult, a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I just went on a little rant, but like, it gotta stop. It gets to a point where it's just like, come on, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Use it when it's suitable. Like, if somebody's being nasty and racist for you, I will call them out myself as for you. I'll be like, you're tripping. This is basketball. You're not supposed to be racist. But when you talking about I'm scared of things popping off like A'ja Wilson, you're playing in Indiana. The All-Star game will be in Indiana soon. So don't come then. How about you stay in Las Vegas then? If you're really that scared, don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really fear for your life, don't play. Like, you making it seem like you're a president or something. You got to have Secret Service. Like, it is what it is. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, bro. That like, we dealing with real life issues and you talking about basketball. Like, that loses me every time. But look at Lisa. I said Lisa. Lynn and Michaela. Shout out to Lisa Blue. I love Lisa. Everybody giving Michaela the shoulder pat. This is when you know older people love you. Like, and this is when you know older people love you. Like, oh man. I need to get around more older people. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to a Fever game, if I ever run into y'all, especially the older people who's watching, I need y'all to give me a shoulder tap, okay? I can't wait to show my mom. Let's show this. Hold on. The Fever made it to Sports Illustrated. This is their reactions. Look at Aaliyah go.
Bow, bow, bow. Fever dream. Yo, wish I was you, huh? My God.
Aaliyah rubbing it in our face.
Ooh, that is fire.
And now the reveal for everyone waiting.
Wow. Just beautiful. Beautiful work of art. I love it. That's sick.
Oh, it's so good! It looks so good.
You know what's my favorite part of being a Fever fan? Not only a Caitlin Clark fan, because I'm starting to become a Fever fan as well, you know what I'm saying, since last year. But, like, even if Caitlin Clark lead the Fever, I'm just going to always support the Fever just because, you know, the way the organization is treating the players, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting respect for them. But one thing I really love is the fact that Caitlin Clark really uplifts all her teammates. Like, she shines light on all of them. Even when Flor J made a song about her, Caitlin Clark posted it. Like, little things like that go a long way for people. Like, Flor J probably appreciated that so much. And giving, you know what I'm saying, Caitlin Clark giving light to that song, you know what I'm saying? Because Flor J was like, double C on my jacket like Caitlin Clark. Like, she was just showing love and Caitlin reposted it. Like, man, Caitlin, she's not afraid to share her light is basically what I'm saying. And that's why she'll always be in the light.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm a firm believer in that. Like, never be selfish. Never, like, even, you know what I'm saying, even I could be the biggest person on YouTube one day. I'm always going to be, you know what I'm saying, shining my light. Because that's how you get good karma. You don't do it for something in return. But that just, you always give out good. You get good energy back in return. You know what I'm saying? Side note, Kelsey's one of the flyest girls on the Fever.
This is so amazing. I've never been on the cover of a magazine like this. I can't
Wow.
wait to show my mom, man.
Shout out to
I'm
Kelsey.
stuff like this. Shout out
Kelsey Mitchell, someone who lost her dad. Talking about, I can't wait to show my mom this. She just made Sports Illustrated magazine. Shout out to Caitlin Clark's influence, the Fever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking. This is what it's for. Like, it's really deeper than basketball. Like, I know it's cool when the game is on and we breaking film down and stuff, but like, that's why I like Fever Friday, where we get to just scroll through X, see the personal, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually get some personal feelings going in this. You know what I mean? The Indiana Fever try to guess Caitlin Clark's go-to pregame hype song.
What's my go-to pregame hype song?
Let's listen to this.
Okay, I don't know the song, but
Drake.
is it Drake really? This is actually a trick question, so I'm looking for the right answer. Just tell us the vibe.
Oh, it's a
I'm
trick
telling
question.
you it's a trick question, so think about it and then write your answer. Wait, then you don't listen to music? Pick another one. So
That was a good answer.
No, time
Wait, what did Aaliyah write? Hold on, what did Aaliyah write?
another one. So
No music.
I said that first. It said no music. I said she don't listen to music. Wait, but did you write it? I don't listen to music before games. I'll ride on the bus in silence.
All right, and that's when I found out Caitlin Clark is diabolical. That's when I found out Caitlin Clark is actually a killer in GTA. You do not want to mess with a girl that's not listening to no music on the way to give you 30. I'ma just keep it real. I've never heard that in my life. Any superstar always gotta have their tunes on. Even me, when I'm working out, I gotta have my tunes going. Do you know how sick in the mind you gotta be? No. Like, that's actually like, no.
Wait, but did you write it? I don't listen to music before games.
Like,
I'll write.
No. Like, you gotta be it gotta be something loose up here to like go to a game and just this is how you look during the bus ride. Them girls don't got nothing. Yeah, I'm coming. Like, she's psychotic. I'm gonna be honest, Eric. Like, this girl, honestly, Caitlin Clark is definitely psychotic. It's confirmed today that Caitlin Clark is actually psychotic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to C22 though. That's the only negative thing I got to say about Caitlin Clark. She's psycho. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Some people are just psycho. It explains why she's a killer on the court, because she's psycho. Nobody normal would, like, what even make you want to be shooting half-court shots anyway? You gotta be a psycho like Stephen Curry. It's like you're doing something that nobody's ever done before. Something gotta be different up there. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? There were people who tried to tell me this was a quiet person all year last season.
You wrong answer. You wrong answer.
Like, what? Yeah, Caitlin Clark. Like, look at her eyes. If this is not psycho, I don't know what is. This is literally psycho. Like, I don't understand, bro. Caitlin Clark is definitely. We're finding out more and more how psycho Caitlin Clark is. Caitlin Clark transcends all sports. They were talking about Caitlin Clark in this little clip. I don't feel like watching it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A minute long. Presence on and off the floor. Look at Sydney Colson, though. Y'all know me. I'm super high on Sydney Colson. This is my girl, right? Super high on Sydney. Sydney Colson has my vote. Y'all know how hard I've been riding for Sydney Colson. I believe in this girl so much. I think Sydney Colson's going to have a breakout year. And not breakout, and she's going to average 20 points and 10 assists. No, let's be realistic. I'm talking about breakout year as far as she can win most improved player. Sydney Colson can well average 5 to 10 points with like 5, you know what I'm saying, like 3 to 7 assists. That's a great game for Sydney. A little 5-5 game, 5 points, 5 assists, 5 points, 3 assists. Like, just, you know what I'm saying, spelling Caitlin Clark some minutes on the bench. That's all we need, and that's all I want. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sydney. Providing veteran experience. Sydney Colson is a defensive menace. Look at this girl. Working hard in the gym, behind the back passes, 3-point shots, you name it. Scoop layups, you name it. Her name is Sydney. Her last name is Colson. Don't forget it and remember her name, okay? Y'all know me. I'm riding with Sydney for the rest of the season. Listen, man, what else we got? All right, so the annual WNBA GM survey ranked Caitlin Clark #1 in these 3 categories. Let's look at this real quick, okay? So they give the GMs of every franchise a survey, and they got to fill it out. Now, this is what they had to say. Who was the best point guard in the WNBA? It was tied with Chelsea Gray and Caitlin Clark, all right? They said, who is the best shooting guard in the WNBA? It was tied. I mean, it wasn't a tie. They said Caitlin Clark is #1 at 33%. She's the best shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? Kayla McBride, second place, 25%. Sabrina Ionescu, 25% as well. And Arike receiving votes and Jackie Young. Caitlin Clark was number 1. And she's not even a shooting guard. She's a point guard. Well, that's crazy. I guess once they heard shooting, they just put Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? They said, if you were starting a franchise today and you can sign any player in the WNBA, who would it be? And everybody chose. Are we really surprised that they chose C22? Are we surprised that you would start your first? Like, this is what I'm saying. This is like, how is this not an MVP? And Caitlin Clark didn't play another regular season game. Hear me out, though, okay? Like, actually hear me out. Because this is how crazy voting works. So they saying if you would start a franchise today, you could sign one player, who would it be? All the GMs, well, most GMs picked Caitlin Clark. But when it came to MVP, they gave it to A'ja Wilson. So you're telling us the most valuable player is Caitlin Clark, but we're going to vote for A'ja Wilson. That's why it just like, it doesn't, I don't understand. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Oh my flipping flop. Jim, what are you doing? No. Jim, what are you doing? Jim Evanoff. We have another introduction. We have a debut in the Venom venue. Welcome to the Venomite Gym. I don't know how long you've been watching, but this is probably your first time I've seen your name. Oh my goodness. Said old man, always learning from Venom. Jim, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, man. Listen, that is insane, the fact that you just show love like that. Honestly, that's actually insane. You know what I'm saying? Did we miss anybody else? Tiki Wani with the... Like, what are y'all doing? The game don't start today. It starts tomorrow. They're just FIFA Fridays. What are y'all like? Nah, bro. I got the sickest fan base in the world. I think y'all psycho as well. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm figuring my supporters out. I think y'all a little psychotic as well. Venom, let's go. FIFA Nation CC rules. Yes, indeed. Chip on the way. Douglas said Lexi was doing little goat horns on CC head. No, she wasn't. I wanted to bring that up. I'm so glad you, Douglas, thank you so much. Because this is going to debunk the Marina Mabry. Hold on. Wait, we got to go back to that real quick. This is going to debunk the Marina Mabry things right now. Look at this right here. Lexi did this to Caitlin Clark. She put the 3 to her head. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me full screen it real quick for y'all. Pay attention. Lexi put the 3, the Mello. Y'all know Mello? Yeah, you know what the what Marina Mabry was doing to DJ Nate character? Mello Anthony Selly. So if y'all don't know, this is Carmelo Anthony Selly right here, okay? When he makes a 3-point shot, this is what Mello does. He puts the 3 to his head. He literally goes like this, okay? So if y'all don't know, that's very common in basketball. For the people who thought that Marina Mabry was being dirty with DJ Nate character, no, that wasn't the case, okay? And if it was, I would have called it out, I promise you. But that wasn't the case, all right? But yeah, shout out to you. Are we missing anything else? Hold on. Let's move on from Douglas. Appreciate you so much, Douglas. And Coffee Cat with another... Coffee, bro. Like... Coffee, I don't know where you came from. I don't know what you do, but you are insane. Like, I don't, like, genuinely, like, you are crazy. Like, I'm telling you, I think I got some sickos in here. Like, y'all just be going crazy in here for no reason. Like, appreciate you so much for that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Where were we? Hold on. Let's scroll back up. Where were we? Oh, yeah, the WNBA GM survey. Yeah. So you're telling me that Caitlin Clark is... You would start a franchise with her, but she's not the most valuable player. If Caitlin Clark doesn't win MVP this year, then we all know the agendas. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's move on, though. I think Caitlin Clark should win MVP. Do I think she is? I don't know. With these voters out here, they take away her unanimous voting. Like, you cannot... These voters got to be vetted. Like, Adam Silver got to step in if she don't win it this year. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm not saying if it's fair, though. If she, you know what I'm saying? If somebody has a breakout year and does better than Caitlin, cool. Is that likely? No. But if somebody does do better than Caitlin, okay, cool. They earned it. But if it's like a landslide, or if, like, I feel like the only way Caitlin Clark ever wins an MVP is if it's a landslide, like a full-on landslide. It's not close at all. That's the only way I think Caitlin Clark wins the MVP. If it's close, especially if it's close with AJ, they're giving it to AJ. Even if Caitlin Clark got a slight edge, they're going to lean towards AJ. It's like the Rookie of the Year. Okay, if Angel Reese was even close to Caitlin Clark, them votes would have looked completely different. I'm talking about it was a complete landslide, and they still took away Caitlin Clark's unanimous vote, one voter, to the point where reporters were coming out saying, "Oh, that wasn't me." Like you have reporters because they give the media the votes. It was reporters coming out saying, "Yeah, that wasn't me, because they didn't want no problems with the Indiana Fever fan base. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's move on. Caitlin on her off-season workout, she says, let's listen to what she said.
I think becoming a pro is where you learn a lot. And, I could have gone through this whole offseason and not done anything. Like, that's just the reality. Like, there's not a team lift scheduled on your phone in the middle of the summer. Like, that's just not how it works. Like, you're a professional. Like, you make your calendar, you make your schedule, you make your routine, you make your workouts, and you have to be diligent in that. And I think I'm one of those players that loves to know I'm getting every single thing done. So I think it's just having discipline, and I feel like that's what I've always had in my life, and that's a skill like not everybody can have all the time. So I feel very fortunate of the coaches, the mentors, the other teammates that I've had that have held me accountable throughout my life.
And honestly, I just want to highlight that Caitlin Clark, if you're looking at her demeanor, is right before the season starts. She's not laughing right now as much. I know usually in the preseason, like she was joking around. In the all season, she's joking around, golly, happy. Right now, look at her eyes. She is super laser locked in. She's not joking around right now. She's fully focused, giving straight up replies. No more joking right now. It's time for, what I'm saying, when we winning, you can start joking a little bit more. But right now, she's super locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Once you become a pro, these are the things that really matter. You have to act like that. You have to, be accountable in January to your teammates now. Like, what are you doing in January to be better for the moments like tomorrow? And for myself, I know there's so much room for me to improve. That's always what I remind myself. And for me, it's I don't really have to find motivation to get in the gym. Sure, I can be motivated that we made it to the playoffs and lost both games, but I love it. I crave wanting to be better. I know I can get a lot better. I don't think I've arrived by any means. I don't think I'm at the peak of my game yet. So
hold on, let's run that part one more back. She said she craves it. Is the difference when you work just to get a paycheck? No. She craves this. This is something she did for free before she started getting paid.
Get in the gym. Sure, I can be motivated that we made it to the playoffs and lost both games, but I love it. I crave wanting to be better. I know I can get a lot better. I don't think I've arrived by any means. I don't think I'm at the peak of my game yet. So it's just grinding for those moments and being consistent. If you do it once a week, that's never going to show up all summer long. So just being consistent and having a routine and continue to do it over and over. So when we get into moments in September and October, those things really shine.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark. She's always giving straight up answers. Usually she joke around. I love that she didn't even joke around in this one. She's straight up with it, saying I crave it. She crave wanting to be better. If you do it once a week, that's never going to show up. That goes for anything, whether it's working out, going to work. Imagine you worked one day out of the week and you got bills to pay. Only thing you're going to be paying for is a chicken nugget. You literally have to be locked in. You have to be grinding. You have to put hours and hours on this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give you a little insight in my life. As much as I record, as much as I be live, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm not at a 9 to 5 or nothing. But as much as I be reacting and stuff all day, I still find time to go work out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can be mentally tired sometimes. But you still got to push through all of that. You got to have adversity. And that's how you really push through. Because when you come out on top and you go to bed at night and be like, I gave today my everything, you're going to sleep with a smile on your face. Never leave food on the table. And last year, even breaking down film and stuff, I left a little bit meat on the bone. This year, I ain't playing around at all. I'm breaking down every film as much as I can, every little detail. Because I know how long this offseason is. Last offseason, I needed this offseason to show me this season, I'm going to give y'all everything. There's no playing around. Every single day, I'm going to try not to miss a single day once the season starts. I'm going to break up content. I'm telling y'all going to see. Y'all going to see. It's going to be less talking and more action. You know what I'm saying? What we got? Saying, no, girls are big mad about this. I'm assuming this is a Sky fan or something. I don't know what she's a fan of, who she's a fan of. But she said the girls are big mad about this one. And she's talking about Chelsea Gray, Trump, and Caitlin Clark and a lot of these votes with the GM took. So they said, who is the best point guard in the WNBA? It was tied with Caitlin and Chelsea, right? Then they said, which player is the best passer? They said Chelsea Gray, 75%, Caitlin Clark, 25%. Here we go. Now you listen. I know. I remember from last week. I said Venom avoid the drama, but this is not me feeding into the drama. This is just me addressing it and just like moving on from it. It's not like me blacking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like how with the A'ja Wilson thing. This is not that right now. You know what I'm saying? Which player is the best passer, Chelsea or Caitlin? If Chelsea's the better passer than Caitlin Clark, why have she never led the league in assists? Why does Caitlin Clark have the most, the single game record of assists in her rookie year of all time at that? Okay, cool. Let's move on from that. Let's just say that was a mistake. Which player had the best basketball IQ? Chelsea Gray. Like, before we even move on to this question, let's talk about the difference in margins in this question right here, which is why I will never trust Caitlin Clark winning MVP until these voters are getting vetted. 75, like, if it was close, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's let Caitlin prove it again, twice again. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they need to see it twice. And, I like being open-minded about it. I don't like being biased. I would have said, but 75 to 25%? You can't convince me there ain't an agenda. Like, you can't. This is crazy. Like, I genuinely don't understand it. It is what it is, though. Anyway, they said which player has the best basketball IQ? Chelsea Gray, 36%. Caitlin Clark tied at 2 with 18%. There's no way Caitlin Clark and Courtney Vandersloot is in the same conversation when Vandersloot was coming off the bench. Like, no disrespect to Sloot, but like, come on, dude. Like, it gets to a point where you just got, all right, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Which player would you want taking a shot with the game on the line? They said Chelsea Gray. Oh my God, like, you know what? I think we gotta pull this up. Let's pull this up on. No. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all real quick. Okay, I'm gonna just pull this up real quick. I'm not even gonna pull it up. I'm not even gonna feed into it. Y'all right. I'm not even gonna feed into it. I remember I can already hear the comment. Let's not even feed into that. It is what it is. We gonna see what happens. Ball up top. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Ball up top. That's what everybody just put ball up top in the comments. You know what I mean? Oh, what else we got? Indiana Fever, all gas, no breaks. So the Indiana Fever is playing almost every day with the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers play on the Fever have a game against the Dream on the 20th. The Pacers play on the 21st. The Fever have a game on the 22nd. Pacers play 23rd. Fever 24th. Pacers 25th. Fever nobody on the 26th, but the Pacers on the 27th. Fever 28th. Pacers 29th. Fever on the 30th. Pacers on the 31st. Like, that is crazy. Man, listen, Pacers versus Knicks is gonna be a movie. Hopefully the Knicks close out today. What else we got? Buckle up. It's gonna be a fun ride. We're ready for tomorrow's season opener presented by State Farm. Are you? Let's look at this real quick. Hold on.
Buckle up, fans. It's going to be a really, really fun ride. My message to fans would be buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be fun. The energy in this building.
Wait, did they both say buckle up?
Buckle up, fans. It's going to be a really, really fun ride. My message to fans would be buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
Oh, no. They're reading off a prompter. They're reading off the Yeah. Eyes to the I can see it. Eyes to the left. Both of them got the eyes to the left. They staring at the screen. Yeah. Lexi and Dewana definitely reading off. You see Lexi looking to the same screen that Dewana is. I'm knowing.
Buckle up, fans. It's gonna be a really, really fun ride. My message to fans would be buckle up. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Dewana messed up when she squinted right here. When she squinted, let me see if I can pause it. When she squinted. Look, she squinted right here. Yeah, right there. That little squint right there. One more time.
My message to fans would be buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be fun. The energy in this building is going to be absolutely incredible.
Kayla's looking over there too.
All throughout the city, wherever you go. Our fans are just itching to get back in this place and to support our team.
See, Kaylin's answer is organic. She's answering like she's looking around the room. I'm going to let it play this time.
Fun. The energy in this building is going to be absolutely incredible. You can just feel it all throughout the city, wherever you go. Our fans are just itching to get back in this place and to support our team. And I think it's going to be the kickoff to something that's really special, to an amazing year.
There's been a buzz and there's been an excitement, certainly, about the franchise. The reason that you want to come is because, number one, we're going to be fun to watch. Number two, we're going to sacrifice for each other every single day. Number three, we're going to bust our butts and we're going to make this franchise and we're going to make this city and this fan base proud because of how we play and because of how we handle ourselves.
I can't wait to get back in this building on May 17th and kick things off right, and hopefully with a W. And I can't wait to see all our amazing fans and take the court with a lot of my new teammates for the first time.
I hope that you enjoy the product we put on the floor, and just know we're working really, really hard behind the scenes.
Yep. Shout out to the girls. Shout out to the girls. Buckle up. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Okay, what else we got? We got Training camp is a wrap. Shout out to the girls, man. Michaela Timpson really made the roster. You could tell everybody wanted her to make it. You could tell everybody was speaking high about her. Not to say anything else about the other players, but you know what I'm saying, Michaela Timpson was the best option. Shout out to Sydney Colson. Y'all know I'm going to hype up Sydney every time. I got to make a Sydney sound. Our season starts in 24 hours. Well, under 24 hours now. What else we got? We just scrolling through the Fever page. Make sure we ain't missed nothing. Oh, this is a 5-minute video. I don't think we got to check that out right now. What else we missing? We miss anything? Oh, yeah, I think it's the comment that we got early in this video. Sophie Cunningham and Damiris Dantas both came out victorious in the half-court shot contest after practice today. Hold on. So that was Sophie. Like, hold on, let's play her sound.
Spicy Sophie.
Spicy Sophie. And Kaylin's on the floor. You got Dantas. Look at Kelsey Mitchell about to clothesline Dantas. Like, sometimes you forget that, like, you're too excited. Kelsey Mitchell almost took this to boxing. Like, this sport almost changed in a blink of a second. Kelsey Mitchell had to restrain herself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Hold on. What else we got? Yeah, y'all really went oh, my goodness. Another one saying crazy in the house. Yo, like, I need a new tape. Making a debut as well. Like, I remember names so much that I remember, like, you know what I'm saying? I could tell who's first time. Like, I need a new tape. Shout out to you. 50 of them things saying crazy in the house. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I literally have the best chat in the world. I'm going to be honest. Like, with only 250 viewers in here, it's not supposed to, like, you know what I'm saying? This is not normal. This is genuinely not normal. I'm not taking this for granted. I appreciate y'all so much. Super grateful to be a part of y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said check out Correlation. We checking out Correlation. Let's see what Correlation posted real quick. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure we get everything out of here. Make sure we not missing. Is there any news that y'all heard about that I didn't check out? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we covered almost everything, if not everything. We covered our predictions. We covered the Fever checklist. We scrolled through X. Let's see what Correlation got. Hold on. Let's see this real quick. 32 minutes ago, Kaylin asking Lynn Dunn for $100 and she hands it over. Lynn got that cat. Hold on, huh? Whoa, huh? Nah. So it's that easy, huh? It's that easy. Okay, all right. So I found out Dwarf Clone is related to Lynn. I found out Frano is related to Lynn. Coffee Cat. I'm starting to figure out that Indiana, I don't know if y'all from Indiana, but I'm starting to figure out it's a rich family somewhere in Indiana funding all of this going on. Like, y'all single-handedly keeping the Venom venue up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keeping the lights on right now. I appreciate all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no company funding me or nothing right now. Doubled the half-court money. Oh, for real. What Correlation said? Hold on. Said, what the hell was that? And you see Sydney and Kaylin always having fun together. Like, they low-key besties when they next to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure that's Sydney, right next to that. That's not Kelsey, right? That gotta be Sydney. That look like a short person. Let's see. Kaylin said, what was that? Kelsey said, you could have been practicing. Kaylin, Lynn, can we play for another 100? Oh, this is the full clip right here? Wow, that's crazy. Hold on. Eric says, you don't know all white people are millionaires, Venom? Well, I just found out today, I guess. I did not know that. When I was a kid, I did. No, honestly, y'all might joke. Y'all might think I'm joking. Y'all might laugh at me. I swear to God, when I was a little kid, I thought all white people were millionaires. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to keep it real, dude. I'm going to keep it real, y'all. You know what I mean? There you got another angle of the Sophie shot. Like, this is how you know it's levels in the WNBA. She said yes before the shot was even halfway to the rim. She knew it was going in. Listen to it. Listen to it. That's crazy. And Kaylin is just on the floor like, wow. Also, Kaylin lost 100. And look at Sydney Colson giving her the finger. Sydney Colson, look at her. Just casually. Hold on. Hold on. Sydney just gives her the finger casually. Hold on, look at this. Like, bro, nobody could make me hate Sydney Colson, yo. Nobody can make me hate Sydney. And she's still sticking it at her. Like, yo, what is going on? And Stephanie White having fun. Like, this is a family going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you know? Like, WNBA GMs, owners, like people on the staff is not doing this for their players. Like, this is literally I'm pretty sure Lynn Dunn, Kelly Crosskoff, and all of them, and Stephanie White, like, it's like watching their kids play. Like, it's literally, I feel like that's what it feels like for them. Like you see that, yeah, like asking mom for $100, like, just so the kids could do their dumb games. Like, I'm pretty sure Lynn and Dumb is making fun of them. Look at these stupid kids, silly kids. And Kaylin, Stephanie White is participating as well. You gotta be kidding me. Stephanie White, oh, yeah, bro. Fever in 4. Fever in 4, y'all. Keep it real. It's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, listen, man, that was crazy. Is there anything else correlated supposed to? Steph White watching Sophie jump around knowing she was going to rule her out for the game. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, my gosh. We just got news. Sophie Cunningham is out tomorrow. But it's all good, though. It's all good. We ain't going to stress about it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my nose getting a running. Allergy starting to act up. Listen, man, we got through everything. Successful Fever Fridays. This was another Fever Friday for the books. Pre-game as well. Like, we didn't even listen, man. Me and Rosie are going live tomorrow for the watch along for the Chicago Sky game. I hope y'all there. I hope y'all have fun. I appreciate every single one of y'all that show love. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I don't know what's the like count right now, but somebody please tell me that y'all smashing the like button for your boy Venom right now. We got over 300 people in here right now. But listen, man, I don't listen, bro. I'm at a loss for words. Y'all literally went crazy. Like, I swear to God, y'all went insane. I don't know. Words cannot explain the way y'all went tonight, the way y'all went today. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. And then, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Nah, I'm not even going to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal life where I'm about to go. But it is what it is. Just, you know what I'm saying? Word. Just keep me in, you know what I'm saying, y'all prayers. Listen, man, I love all of y'all. Yeah, man, y'all made this day way better than I thought it could be. Happy Fever Friday. See you guys tomorrow. I hope this was a great Fever Friday for y'all. Coffee Cat says, I hope I catch the end of the live tomorrow. Have to work in with Mr. Starter Game. It's all good, Coffee. It's all good. I love you so much, Coffee. I love all of y'all. Tulip, Juma Mubarak, indeed. You know what I'm saying? I love all of y'all, and I'm going to see all y'all in the next one. In the meantime, let's go, baby. Fever in 4, Chicago Sky. I just want to see everybody in the comments say the sky is falling. MVP